Robots are a go-go. Hello and welcome to another week of AEGIS Design Cinema. This is Breeze, and we're gonna also hope that the audio levels are correct. I'm gonna get some awesome jazz booming in my ear right now. So last stream was Sunday. It's been a few days. I've touched up these guys a little bit. Only a little bit. So this week we're going to start laying down colors for them and also sharpening up their designs, and some of them are still pretty sketchy. We've gotten some feedback from some of the backers on various commanders here. We're going to adjust their designs appropriately. We also have a few more commanders that need art in general. I actually haven't heard back from them, but we're going to see if we can start on some preliminary stuff anyway, because man, we're on a pipeline. So we got 3 more commanders: Commander C, Commander W, and Commander Scott. So yeah, we got 3 commanders that still need general designs. We've gotten a super lot of details on them, but we shall. Oh, I never opened the Twitch chat. Let me do that real quick. Whoop. Twitch.tv/SufferWorkshop. Here we go. I can actually see the chat. And now we're going to check messages. So we have 3 commanders we haven't gotten a lot of detail on, but and now we're going to check messages. So we have 3 commanders we haven't gotten a lot of detail on. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably mute the thing just so I don't listen to myself back in time. Alright. Excellent. Perfect. Alright, let's see. So, Commander C and Commander W. Last time I checked, we'll get to those, but we're gonna do some, while I wait for some feedback, because I sent the backers various messages before the stream started about how I'm gonna be doing up some art for them. So maybe they'll get to me, but let's focus on this guy again. We got Vadis, and he's still pretty sketchy, so I'm gonna clean up his art a bit. We're gonna get some... We're gonna make him look pretty cool. So now I have a much better idea of where I want to go with the character, and I'm sure if Reggie the backer comes in, he'll be very pleased. So first we're gonna select his layer on this line art. I'm literally gonna make very good. This is the line art layer. Yes, it is. And then we're going to hit layer via cut, so that way I just have his sketch on its own layer. And now I can also drop his opacity down to nothing. And I can try to use kind of like that design I did as a base. Every time I talk on stream, there's a high-pitched whine behind the talking. Is that just me? Am I whiny? Anyway. I'm not sure what that would be. There's nothing going on in the background here. There's nothing... There's a high-pitched whine. know what that would be. Well, maybe I'll just try not to talk that much then. There's a high-pitched whining. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else hears it. But we'll continue regardless. So... one of these days we'll get the streaming thing correct. Let's see, what do I want to do with this character? Didn't want to go that clean. Let's see. Let's get into the art mojo. I want to accidentally just end up doing line art for this guy because that's not helpful. Making it even lighter. Yeah, I suppose he's not selling it as well as the original. Screw it. Don't fix what's not broken. Let's just clean this guy's sketch up. Thought I was gonna change his body shape, but I ended up just drawing the same thing. Yeah, let's not waste time doing that. Guys, weird proportions and like bendy legs are the cool thing about him, so let's not break it. Buzz, buzz. Buzz. Let's see. Alright. Put up. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Welcome to the AEGIS stream, where I'm not talking because I've been told there's a high-pitched buzz behind me, but I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. It might be. Instead, I am contemplating the universe. Am I on the wrong layer? You bet I am. But yeah, it's even though the game is about robots, it's very important for the characters to have very distinct stylings too. And so I definitely want to make sure every character has a very distinct silhouette to them. Gotta be identifiable from a distance. I can't say that I'm actually the best with color palettes. I don't know how to make this green and purple work as well as I want it to, but that's what the final artist is for. Because yeah, this is... I'm doing up some preliminary designs to pass off to our final illustrator. And he usually does a really bang-up job with really selling the characters in their various poses. How do I do this? There's like so many red characters. This guy's name is literally Mika the Red. So I guess I have to make him red. I'll skip over Double H for now, because I think he needs some... I'm gonna redesign him I'm gonna redesign those two a little bit, but the design has actually been mostly approved by the backers. So we're gonna make them like the Super American Pickers duo. Let's see. I'm gonna make this guy distinctly different red from the other red characters. Like there's a lot of red going on here. Maybe if I make him pink, I wonder if Master Ferruggio would get mad. Let's see. Like, I can't make him too orange, because then he's not Mika the Red anymore. But I guess I'll just do him... He's gotta be red. So I'll make him like a really bright red. Like the kind of red you can see from space. So yeah, it's nice that people really like the art design for this game, since it does have a lot of work and thought put into it. Yeah, welcome to the AEGIS stream. This part is, this guy is so damn red that might have to alter the colors of what's her face over here. But she's like more of a maroon or a crimson. She's like a blood red. Let's see if I can do something with her real quick. Can't have too many things that are the same color. Control U. Right now she's red because her robot is tentatively red. She has an assault type at the moment, but he is yet to be tested properly, so who knows. I could feasibly make her like more of a pink. Yeah. You know what? She actually doesn't look that bad in green. That's kind of funny. You can make her blue ghosty. This is, and then you can just you can go full teal. Make her super blue. Midnight blue. And I definitely really like her in red though. But she's up for possibly a change. Yeah, I'll leave her as is for now. This guy's red is distinctly different, and I don't think he's gonna be mistaken for any other character. Just that the colors in the game obviously mean a bunch of stuff. Let's see, if this guy were to... This guy's like so red, it's ridiculous. I can't even know what highlight color to give him. Probably, maybe I'll go with like a little bit... Go with a little bit hot pink undertones. And like some desaturated pink down here. Since his final art, he might be mostly covered up by that ridiculous cape anyway. But let's see if the pink works. I'm not sure if it'll work. The colors on the characters represent some pretty important stuff, as in the game has 5 classes and the 5 colors kind of mean a lot in terms of the art and game design. So it's tough to have a character that's completely red, but it is very important that he be red. Let's try... We also have this guy be like a red-black edgelord. Or it could be like red and white. That's like a combination that we haven't done a lot of. Yeah, maybe that's the key. How about squid art? Squid art as in the suggestion about having the squid inside of his hat. I was thinking about it. Probably not. Mostly because you wouldn't really be able to tell anyway, since this art won't be exceptionally huge in the final. Thing. And also, I think I was talking on the stream last time about how I don't know if squids are... Squids are not indigenous to Aegis World, or to Sagaya. So I don't even think there are any squids. I think everyone everyone only knows what squids look like because of Ica robots. And how they vaguely resemble squids. So he actually doesn't have a squid, For a pet squid, he actually just really likes Ica robots. Maybe Ica robots have some sort of meaning in the Great States. I was like, why does the Gamoon have an Ica robot anyway? Maybe the Great States has an Ica on their flag. Let's beep. Hot pink is not working for me. Go it down to like a darker, like a mauve. I do really like the idea of a guy just keeping a pet sea creature inside their top hat though, and if the top hat were like a little aquarium. I think that is a really funny idea. I guess picture Mika the Red being almost like the Batman of Sagaya. Or the Monkey Man. I'll tell you, one of the first things I did yesterday, I could never tell you why, but I woke up and I immediately turned on my computer and I found the episode of Hey Arnold where Arnold meets the Monkey Man. And I watched it, and you know, Hey Arnold's a great show, so no harm done. But I don't know why that was my compelling to do that yesterday. It was, the first things I did that morning was to watch the Monkey Man episode of Hey Arnold. There we go. Monkey Man! Life. The Monkey Man. Yeah, you sure? Let's see. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Should probably wrap up soon. Because actually, yesterday, we were doing some hardcore design meeting stuff, going over all the current robots in the game, and we were changing some stuff up a bit, and approving other stuff, and we got through about half of them. Now we're going to go through the rest of them, hopefully tonight. But it is, the longer I draw, the less likely it'll happen because it is getting very late. Monkey Man! Let's see. But yeah, this guy. This guy is pretty. Character design lessons from Breeze Grigus. When I went to college, I wanted to be a character designer. And now, lo and behold, I kind of took a different route and I became a game designer instead. But, you know what the best way to become a character designer is? Make your own damn game and then just do art for it. You need the approval of nobody. You can have fun while you do it. Let's see. So there's Mika the Red, and there's Luciana the Crimson. Yeah, I look different enough. I'm gonna give this guy some stripes. So it's kind of like he goes into shops at like the AEGIS version of Adidas to get his gear. Big ol' weapon. Gotta fight robots. Humans do fight each other in this universe. A lot of times, you know, they gotta fight robots too. That's what this guy is for. A big, reversible blade thing. Oops. It looks kind of fantasy, but it's also important to remember that Aegis is kind of a contemporary slash sci-fi setting, so how can we make this V for Vendetta looking mofo fit with the theme? And I think we've done it. He looks alright. Every commander gets a little bit of yellow on him. A little bit of gold. Her. What am I gonna do with you? Give her like these cool big anime shoes. It's pretty small, so it's actually kind of hard to do the thing. But she has a backpack and she has some stuff on the backpack straps. Maybe like just little supply canisters or something. She's a refugee. Or maybe they're grenades because she's a refugee. Gotta ask Bryfox how old this character is supposed to be. I guess that's probably important. Because we could feasibly make her decently old. Make her like an older teens character. Just say that she's petite. We could have her be younger, and it's kind of like where her story lore is going, where she's actually pretty young, and she's not quite a full-fledged commander yet-ish because of that. And then later she will come back as an older character. $500 buzzes. Go away. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Email successfully checked, and now I'll go back to Doran. Alright, what's this guy's? Just roll with it. You got this, Biggie, now. Let's see. So she's kind of, so this character, Cal, is kind of aligned to blue and purple robots. Ish. Is like a blue robot with a purple ability. So I'll tie that into her art a little bit. One of the overall simpler designs, I think. can have some fun. I'll just let the final artist have some fun with this one. What color is her hair? Can we make her hair purple? I wonder. I think everyone else in Aegis currently has like normal colored hair. Not purple hair, but I think she's also like an experimented on for a child or something, so we'll see. Keeps this big manta ray robot strapped to her back. It's like her little friend. She uses it to glide and fly around like Nausicaa. Try and oil the terrain of it. Try an oil slick look for the hair. What do you mean an oil slick look? An oil slick look, what is this? Oh! I have no idea how I'm supposed to paint that. But I think that's a pretty cool idea. I can definitely I'll attach that as the I'll attach that for the photo refs. Let's see if I can like add some black to her hair at a low opacity. This is cool. And then maybe I'll take a blue, I'll make a lighter blue. This little K thing in her hair. Doesn't look that bad though. Eventually when she achieves her final form of being a pop star, that'll look even better. Obviously. Yeah, it's kind of like these little harness strap things, like maybe that kind of like climbers have. I don't really know why. Makes her look more well equipped and not just running around in a wetsuit. So I have some tools strapped to her back. But yeah, she is the commander that will let you gain some kind of evasion based on being next to terrain. Just get these blue and purples. These gold goggles. Oops, don't want to do that. What this is supposed to be. I think it might just be because one of her arms is too short. It's irrelevant. So yeah, she's just gonna continuously have like this light blue, dark blue, and purple kind of thing to her. There you go. This black with a purple accent. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that idea a lot, actually. Do. Yeah, she's the purple. If the main new series of commanders is lacking a blue, is lacking an E-type, which is probably fine. We have two really strong E-type commanders already. He'll be the one. This is cool because this character is a very different spin on E-commanders so far. In terms of, I think, how she'll play and her whole character premise. You have two E characters that are kind of exemplified by royalty, whereas this one is more exemplified by kind of being the opposite. She's very much... And I promised that I would do new characters for the rest of these guys, and they have to be done, but I still don't really have super a lot of input about them. We have... Speaking of Batman. So here's how tall... Oh. Oops. Two. So we have... This is how tall Jurlon is. So that's about what we want the upper. So this character is by another fine Aussie man and his friend. We've kind of pitched a few things to him. Or for just, well, he pitched something to us and then we figured it out. Or we got back to him. Just need to hit him up again. But it'll be easier to hit him up with a sweet picture. So this guy is... I can talk theoretically about this character, but I don't know if he'll stick. Because we haven't gotten full approval from the backer yet. But this guy is giant. He is built like a brick shithouse. Whoops. Don't want to accidentally save over something. That'd be pretty dumb. Anyway, this guy is huge. And he is another I-type aligned character. This will also be different from our current... Well, I guess not really very different because I just remember that Rios existed. Rios is the most physically imposing character of all, and he's lined to I-type, which is funny. But this guy Reggie. So it's like, how does the Iris Dominion communicate with the rest of the world? If they're so secretive, they still have to talk to people. So they have one guy. The idea is that they have one guy that they defer to for public relations. He's this giant Arnold Schwarzenegger, super intimidating dude who's like the he's just the PR rep for the Iris Dominion. He's pretty cool. And he has a mask just like everyone else in the Iris Dominion. However, let's see. Well, I guess there's really no however. He has a mask just like everyone else, but he kind of looks like... He's gonna kind of look like Batman for a sec. He looks very different from side view. Where in the side view of his head, it's actually, it's more, he's gonna have like kind of an Anubis mask. Because it's cool. Like... Let's... There's this big guy with an Anubis mask. And he's gonna look pretty cool. Anyway, so he is making, and I had like kind of a pretty decent idea of what he's gonna look like. And he's gonna have like these ridiculous pauldrons. He's like made to be intimidating, is what he is. An extremely large, elaborate, and highly detailed character. He's to be very imposing. I'm Arnold. And his name will be Taserface. But he is kind of based on, it's like a combination of No Man from Zone of the Enders and No Man's Robot, the Anubis. If you kind of like just merge them together, you kind of get like this guy. He's like big and muscular and powerful, but he's also like super highly intelligent. Apparently he just hits the gym a lot. Like one of the nicknames we're using for him, or this concept, or this character concept, is he is the Reggie Fils-Aimé of North Korea. But we'll see if the backer ever gets back to me. But as I said, don't get too attached to this idea. If he like stands tall, if he had like these little fins to the sides of his ankles down here, let's see if I can actually make him look like a giant eye. A giant letter I. If he's standing at attention, he pretty much always is. You can't really, you're not really supposed to get like a read on this guy. He's just supposed to be huge. Be like the overall just like face of Garrus Dominion. And everyone kinda is either scared of him or they make jokes about him. I can't figure out what yet. He's like one of those, picture him like one of those, Buckingham Palace guards. Just have this guy who's like really tall and really huge, and he's really scary and imposing, but he's like almost comically so. Like he's just like supposed to be that way. I'm gonna take his upper body and I'm gonna like stretch it a little bit outwards, and I'm gonna take his head and re-normalize it. The thing is, you can make a character appear much bigger if you make his head smaller. They never joke. Yeah, that's good. They never joke about him to his face, but I wonder... Where are you on? There we go, okay. This guy is like... He's like, I'm Batman. But not actually, he's like... The IRS Dominion will initiate trade with you only under these conditions. More often, it's like you just have to, like, you know how to make it look like a jackal unless like a not jackal. I think the ears just have to be really high and pointy. But yeah, he's like, hello, I'm... I don't know if this guy ever says the word hello. I think he just only speaks in absolutes. No greetings, he's just like, these are the facts. Got it. You should just have a giant torso that he bought from the torso store. Funny. I'm sure there's like an equivalent Venture Brothers villain that this guy's reminding me of. think it's only like, who's the villain that takes himself actually seriously? Like, is it just like the Phantom Limb? Is this guy the Phantom Limb? He shows up and takes everything seriously, but he's in a universe of characters from Saturday morning cartoon. It can be like Tien from Dragon Ball Abridged. It's like, I'm the only serious character in the show, that's the joke. He's just the straight man to the entire universe. Okay. There's Commander. You do 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 do. It's like hello. God, I'm this close to making your commander's name like your middle name. Assuming your middle name's something cool, and not like something that probably is. Like, I'm gonna guess that your middle name is Andrew. I always ask people what their middle names are, expecting it to be like Yukon Cornelius. But it's always like Adam. Lewis! Lewis is cool. Still not particularly helpful for an Aegis name. But cool nonetheless. A classic name. You know, we learn all about Lewis and Clark in school, but they can't have been the only two guys during that time period who went on an expedition to map the right side of the country. The left side of the country, I mean. We never hear about any other guys. There must have been like dozens of them. Hundreds. I forget what Lewis and Clark are actually famous for. I know they explored like the Louisiana Purchase. So let's see. Who is Scott's character? Scott threw out the idea that he's also an Iris Dominion kind of augmented pilot. Like little fish girl here. A little fish. How many Iris Dominion characters do we need? Earlier though, he was kind of contemplating a Great States character a little bit. Hop into the Discord chat to communicate in real time. Often use Nolan as my name in RPGs. I don't think N is taken. That seems good. Nolan. Probably not communicate in real time because that requires me to get off and fiddle with Discord. So it probably would be actually helpful though. It's about random words. Make that head a lot lower. Titmouse bought the rights to the Megas IP. They want to make a 3rd season. What? We're getting another season of Megas XLR? Well, that's news. Alright, shout adjectives into the Discord and we'll see what we can make it work. So far, in terms of characters, we have Stupid Hero, Mysterious Witch Girl, Capitalist Pimp, Money Pope, Tag Team Wrestlers, Batman Jack Sparrow, whoever you're supposed to be. Innocent young fish girl. And the statue, what's the opposite of liberty? The statue of non-liberty over here. And Ryan, who's Commander Boulder. But, so we got kind of a mix of crazy and stoic characters. We got crazy, stoic, crazy, most probably like not normal. Crazy, stoic, crazy, but you can't see his face. Stoic. So you need like someone who's like maybe more emotive. Valor, scrappy. Alright. Hungry. Valorious. And so we can make like some sort of scrappy character. We don't want it to impede on too much on. Alright, who is alright, where is he born? Doesn't necessarily have to define what type of character he is. Well, let's try, yeah, where was he born? What was make him like a shonen hero, Mega Man. Make him like Generator Rex. Generator Rex was a good show. I want to make him too shonen hero because we already have that, but we can do Scrappy maybe. But Scrappy usually is the term used for shonen heroes. Don't want to have too many heroes. Eider and Jurlon are already sharing a bit of the same space. Determined, but not grim. Determined and scrappy? Man, that's way too shonen hero. Well, let's see if we can spin it into something cool. I would make a shonen kind of like a determined, scrappy character. Not seem like he really, really wants to be a main character. Not that he can't be a main character in the future, but for the purposes of the current story, you don't want to have too many guys who read as main characters. That takes focus away from the actual story main characters. So, we got this guy right here. Determined. Scrappy. Sector Authority is good. So we have two refugees. We have a refugee from the Iris Dominion and a refugee. Not really a refugee, but like a young pilot. Sector Authority character is cool though, because we don't have enough representing them. No, obviously. So, let's see here. Give him crazy shonen character here. Yeah. You know what? Maybe we can just make him Cloud Strife. And you Don. There. Perfect. No, Sector Authority is fine. At least being from the Sector Authority is good. There's room for him to move back into being Sector Authority proper later, but for now I think I want him to be probably neutral. Yeah, neutral would be the best. But he can eventually turn back or do Sector Authority stuff. So I guess how old? We can make him young, like Fish Girl. We don't have, I guess we don't really have any like elderly characters. We could make him a scrappy old man. Have him be like a mentor. And this rose from Money Pope's thrift shop. The cap or hood is probably cool. A hood is probably neat actually. We don't really have any characters with a hood yet. Did somebody mention a character with a robot arm? Oh, yeah, give him a robot arm. No, let's not give him a robot arm. I feel like... Let's see, so what is the Sector Authority? I feel like the Sector Authority definitely doesn't seem like they would be as totalitarian as... Well, actually, they probably would be. The Sector Authority probably has a bit of a dark streak. It's not all glitz and rainbows. Having a character that shows that would probably be good though. Like, why would somebody want to escape the glorious Sector Authority? Well, probably because it might be a little bit terrible. Ironically, so far we've shown that every country in Sagaya is actually kind of awful. I guess living in the Imperial Realm is probably a pretty decent gig though. They live up in their cool little sky place. Not against the old man concept. It'd be like an old man, yeah. Because that definitely fills out sort of a gap that we don't really have. My computer did not freeze all of a sudden. Checking. Alright, let's see here. So we got a scrappy, determined old man from the Sector Authority. I think that is a good jumping off point. Can't say I'm exceptionally good, or experienced rather, with drawing elderly folk. How do I make him? Green and purple, green and purple. Like, yeah. I think we can probably do something with the old man bit. Who's a cool old man that I can think of? He can be like, he's, oh my god, he could be like the Aegis version of Obi-Wan Kenobi. He knows many thing about piloting robot. Like I said, like, Einar was the first pilot, but the Sector Authority probably knew a little bit more about how to turn the robots on than they were leading on for a very long time. They were just hoping that no one else figured it out. This guy can probably be a little bit like that. Nolan. If I can make him looking like more like a modern, kind of a modern hobo. Like, he's not quite homeless, but maybe he's like an old man who tries to dress like the hip kids in the Sector Authority. And so he looks like weirdly out of place. He's not like completely covered in dirt. Be a little bit like Hohenheim Elric. Giving him like some kind of scarf maybe, over like some kind of hoodie, maybe like some kind of coat. But help if I did that. Visibly dedicated mechanics. Well, actually, the scientist slash mechanic is is this witch, where like so these robots in the game and the lore, the robots are actually quite ancient, and they kind of arrived on the planet before people did. People sent them ahead of time to terraform the planet, and then they fell dormant for a really long time. And then the only people who know really how to fix them and talk to them and do irrelevant things have died out a long time ago. So that's where this character comes in. She's actually one of the last in line of mechanics, and she wears this paint on her and actually helps her communicate with the robots. She's kind of like this witchcraft mechanic type person. And then of the 8 other characters, yeah, we don't really have any scientists, particular super relevant people. We have like experiment subjects, pro wrestlers, adventurers, and then like 5 or 6 or so main characters of the game that are already in the box are definitely all more like military freedom fighters and stuff like that, or generals, or various people. So I guess this guy could definitely fit the bill to be more of a someone like that. Some kind of Sector Authority rogue scientist type pilot person. No, he's just like, I don't know if he's like on the run or retired. On the Run is probably a little bit more interesting from like a character perspective. Maybe he's not like completely old, maybe he can be like a 50s. I mean, he is like his 50s-ish. Make him be like Naota's dad from Fully Cooley. Maybe he's very eccentric. Determinator. On the Run and retired. I'm on the run and retired! I'm an archaeologist! Let's see. Unless you think of an even better character trope than that. What if he's on... What if he's the opposite? Maybe he's actually just trying to get back in. Maybe he was fired and he was trying to get back in or something. Retired on the run scientist guy is a very overused character trope. So it can be something. Let's try to do something a little bit more interesting. Maybe he's trying to get into... Alright. Yeah, I'll make this guy a little bit more interesting. He's very like urban. He's not like a battlefield guy. And then that's a cool spin. He was living a peaceful life, loving life, and then one day they took it all away. Yes, let's not do that. Scientist who hates science. He just wanted to be an actor. He just wanted to make toys. Maybe that's like the solid thing. Maybe he was a robot scientist, but he actually always just wanted to make toys, and he's like so damn tired of it. So he's like a game. Maybe this guy's a game designer. That's something that certain people can relate to. Maybe he was laid off too many times in the sector authority. Now he's like... Maybe he's gone full indie. Maybe he's an indie old man. He's gone indie! What if he was, maybe he just wants to, yeah, maybe he just wants to be a quiet indie man. We have a red, a blue, a purple, yellow. So if we could get Commander C here to be a green, that means we have two reasonably clean cycles of Commander Hero characters. Maybe this one can actually just be a dog. And that's it. He's just a dog. Maybe he's on the run because they want him to work for them again. Because he decided to quit and go indie, but the sector authority is like kind of reliant on him for particular pieces of information on old technology. Or like controlling the satellites or whatever. Yeah. That sounds good. You actually is scientists. You want him to be a scientist rather than a science experiment. He could be I guess there's nearly pretty much room for him to be both. I don't know, Scott. How do you feel about the storyline where he... Actually, that kind of fits with your character. What if he was just an old man version of you and he was doing cool stuff with satellites, and then he was like... but then this guy's like, what would you walk away from your cool job to do? That's actually a question. So yeah, what would you walk away... If you were like 50 or 60 years old and you were like, you know, making sweet space lasers and stuff, what would you walk away to do with your retirement money? Asking pressing existential questions. It'll help me define your character better. Right now his silhouette's not really working. It's kind of boring. But I can fix the silhouette, or I'd figure it out later. The point is we have like a decent jumping off point for a character now. And if VIP guy doesn't show up eventually, his character is totally going to be either a dog or a duck that's sentient and controls robots. Arf. Ruin his posture. Conscientious objections is fair. I was hoping that you would say you have a secret passion for the circus or something. And I can probably destroy his posture and think of a better, like a more old man pose. Or just think of just generally a better pose than him standing there. But yeah, alright, cool. For now though, I'm going to sign off because I'm hungry and I'm going to see if we can jump onto that design meeting after this. Alright. So to recap, we have an old man, a dog, the statue of totalitarianism, beach girl, Batman, tag team wrestlers, Money Pope, Squid Baron, Science Witch, and Shonen Hero. So yeah, sounds great. Most excellent. Alright, I'm going to sign off now. Good night, everybody. And yes, you were very, very helpful. Everyone was very helpful. Alright, good night.